Well, we're outside taking a look at the 69 Coronet Deluxe, and the trailer's right there. So, a lot of you could probably put two and two together. This car sold. So, kind of a quick little few minute, recap of what it was, and, kind of a send off, a goodbye, a farewell to this one, because it was a good one for a little while. We didn't really do much to it, honestly. We worked on the quarters a little bit. We, fixed a couple little things here and there, but, this is probably the least messed with car as far as, how we got it versus how we're leaving it. So, there's a guy that came, looked at it, and he wanted a project. He wanted something that runs. He looked at this, and he's like, all right, well, that checks all my boxes. I'll take it. So, here we are. We're going to bring this up to Minneapolis is where it's going. Guy wants to drive it around town and drive it around a lake and, work on it here and there, work on the brakes and suspension and maybe paint it one day and stuff. So, hey, that's all good news to me. I'm just happy to see that it's going to a home and somebody's going to appreciate it. Quick recap of what this is. It's a 69 Coronet Deluxe B5 Blue with blue interior, 318 automatic, 8 1/4 rear end. So, really not a bad car as far as, how it looked from the factory, but it definitely, didn't give you a lot of what you're looking for as far as, it wasn't, obviously being a deluxe, it's not a hardtop, it's not a big block car, it's, not a bucket seat car, it's not a rally dash car, it's not a Super B, it's not a RT, it's not a 500, the list goes on. It's a base car, and these cars were just made to go point A to B, and this thing runs so good. I mean, if it wasn't for the brakes and suspension needing a little bit of work, I would have driven it up to where the guy is. I mean, it's about 40 miles away. I mean, I would have driven the thing. It runs that good. So, anyways, it's just a quick little recap. Hopefully the guy that gets it does some cool stuff with it. I'll be interested to see what he does. We'll see if we stay in contact. I always like to try to stay in contact with whoever buys our cars, but usually doesn't end up working out. Usually you get a car from somebody or sell a car to somebody and try to stay in touch, and they're just kind of like, oh, what do you want? So, anyways, hopefully it all works out. It was a real good car for what it was, and straight from Montana here, and now it's gonna stay here. So, looking forward to seeing what happens with that. Quick little update, what's going on around here. Well, I'm just doing a quick little short video here. The 68 Coronet hasn't really changed much. It's still for sale. That 69 Roadrunner over there, again, hasn't really changed much. I've been out of town on a, vacation over 4th of July. It's still for sale. As well as the 70 Coronet, which, you guys know in the other videos you've seen. And another update on a car that is, working on being sold right now. The blue 70 Roadrunner is sold. So, good to sell a few cars, free up a little bit of cash. Definitely got a few more I like to sell, so I can focus on some other stuff. But we'll be back working in the shop, hopefully on some cool projects, and we've got plenty of things to do. So stay tuned for whatever's next on a bunch of different projects. And appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video.